New Marshall, what's going on? Did it work? It worked good? All right. What's up, everybody? Thompson Coin and Stamp here. It's Tuesday night. I'm ready to hunt some coins. How about you? Looks like New Marshall's already ready tonight. So the schedule worked good, huh? Is it? Let's see. Let's make sure. Is it working on? Hey, all right. I see it on my YouTube deal too. So all right, we are rocking and rolling tonight. Let's see. How are you tonight, New Marshall? We are hunting a $25 box of pennies tonight. As always, we're looking for those wheatbacks. That's 1909 through 1958. We're looking for Indian heads. Hopefully, we can find some of those. We're looking for, that 1992 close AM, that 1998, 99, 2000 wide AM. Anything cool like that. You found a 1901 Indian head last night in a row? Right on, right on. Heck yeah, well that's awesome. What's up, Steve Harrington? How's it going? Fix that there. Well, hopefully we can find something cool like that tonight. We're going to get started here. I got something cool for the giveaway tonight. Hope everybody's doing fine. We had some tornado warnings earlier here, so I had to go to the cellar. I was sitting outside my dog, and all of a sudden, it's like I hear the tornado sirens. I'm like, is that the tornado siren? I wasn't expecting storms or anything tonight, so it was kind of crazy. So I grabbed the dog and tried to run over to the neighbor's cellar and everything, and then he wasn't wanting to go in. He was freaking out, and I think he's worried like every time we put the harness on, it's something bad. So, yeah. Steve, New Marshall, how are y'all this evening? Find anything else other than that Indian head? How about some Wheaties? That 1901, that's nice. That's a good one. Heck yeah. Oh, you did get it right on, Steve. Steve said you got his prize they sent right on. You had me worried last week. I was like, well, I'm not sure. I started writing down this week of what I'm sending out. Like I got sending out something to Caleb, which was watched the stream last week. I'm just kind of slow at sending stuff out. I got it, in my truck and everything. I just forgot to send it out. But I'm trying to start writing down when I'm sending people stuff out, so I don't get confused on who I've sent what and everything. There's a 2000D. I don't know why I had that there. Let's make sure I got this in focus. For that wide AM. Man, we can find another Indian head tonight. The tornado signs are scary, says Steve. Yeah. I was just sitting on the back porch. It took me a second, One, I'm not used to living in town very much. Like, the majority of my life, I've lived where there's no tornado sirens. You just gotta watch the weather. And, they weren't calling for, a lot of severe weather today. So, I wasn't really, paying attention to the weather. Like, it wasn't raining here. It wasn't looking stormy. Well, apparently there was a storm system moving in from the west, and it was getting a little hairy and everything. So, yeah. Caleb, what's going on? I've got your package. It's in my truck. I just got to send it out. I'll probably try to send it out tomorrow. Sorry, I'm slow on sending stuff out. But, yeah, it's packaged up and everything like that. Got you some stickers, a little pin, a few coins, stuff like that in there. So, yeah, I expect that here. If I send it out tomorrow, you might get it by the end of the week. I mean, I'm here in Oklahoma. So, yeah. Steve said you got a P.O. box. Sometimes they only give you one package and we have two arrive. But that makes sense. Well, let's go over what we're giving away this week. This week, we're going to do this. This 22 karat gold replica of Richie Valens on this first day of issue from June 16th, 1993. Let me get that in there. That is 22 karat gold. Plated, of course. It's not, full 22 karat gold or anything like that. And then it has a little information card on the reverse about Richie Valens. I didn't know he was that young when he died. 1941 through 1959. Dang. But yeah, this is what I will be giving away tonight. So let me go ahead and get that raffle started. Give me just a second. Start the giveaway. Let's see if that's going to work. So yeah, there we go. Enjoy that. I'm going to try something here. See if this works. Hold on. I'm trying to do the little two things here. See if this works. See if that makes a sound. I've got it muted, so I won't know if that makes a sound or not. So y'all gotta let me know. I live in North Central. Yeah. Let's just say in one of the areas we had a tornado warning earlier. So yeah, I'm out of the tornado warnings now, but you know. But yeah, like I said, I'm just not used to having, tornado sirens. So when I do hear them, it takes me a second to realize what they are. I'm just like, what is that noise? Which they're not meant for people inside. Like people, have that mistake, in their mind. Like, you're supposed to hear it when you're inside. Like they're meant to alarm people that are outside. Oh yeah, right on, yeah. It gets hairy down that direction, Caleb. I did some work down that direction back in my pipeline days and everything. So yeah, is that sound working? I can't. So like I said, I've got it muted on my computer, so I'm not hearing anything. So when you redeemed that, did the sound work? Hey, look at here what I see peeking out, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. We've got Wheatback #1 on the board. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all know the thing. Take a guess on the date 1909 through 1958. Yeah, we'll send that to you. Gross pennies. Ew. My daughter hates the gross ones. She cannot stand the nasty pennies. In which that's why I do wear gloves sometimes too, because these coins are gross sometimes. Especially in bags. Oh my gosh. Farmbase, what is going on this evening? New Marshall with the 53. Steve Harrington, you got to take a guess again. Marshall beat you to it. So you didn't hear it. Huh. Okay. Well, I will see what I can do about that. Didn't hear it. Well. Yeah, it's supposed to actually pop up a little banner or something, too. I didn't notice. I was looking down. Did it pop up a little banner or anything like that either? Kelly said he found a 1928 Canadian. Right on. I enjoy finding those foreign coins. I know it costs, money and everything, but, it's fun. There's a 99. That's out of Philly. Let's take a look. That's going to be a close AM. Need that wide AM. 1958 says Caleb. Farm Ace. I'm not sure if you saw earlier. Make sure you get in on the raffle tonight. Giving away this 22 karat gold replica first day issue of Richie Valens. Because remember, I'm Thompson coin and stamp. So, yeah. So 1960. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to the Tulsa Coin Show next week or not. I had to replace some stuff on my work Jeep and everything, and it was like $500, and was not expecting that, so, yeah. It happens. So I might make it up there. I might not. I don't know. I also got a doctor's appointment that day. But it's like, I ain't gotta be there till like 1:30. And the coin show opens at 9. It takes like, I don't know, like an hour 45 to get to Tulsa. So technically, you know, I can leave early in the morning, be there as soon as they open up. Even if I stayed there till 11 o'clock, you know, I could be back before my doctor's appointment. That'd give me 2 hours to mosey around the Tulsa Coin Show and everything. I don't know, though. I'll wait and see what happens. Farmer says you just got to the Keys and it's raining. I assume, like, doesn't it rain down there a lot or something? Like, I know the one time I've been to Florida, we went to Orlando, you know, Disney World and all that, and I want to say it rained and stuff. I've always heard like it rains a lot down there. All right, let's flip this over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. What do we got? 1944. Didn't somebody guess that? Farbase. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. With the win tonight. Right on. You won that Wheatie. We'll set that to the side right there for you. Congratulations. Okay, that was a horrible dad joke. During the summer, it rains about every afternoon, is what it says. Okay. That just adds to the humidity, right? Now, Steve Harrington, if the thing picks you tonight for this one, I'm gonna have to redraw. I'm just gonna say, like, so I don't know if I can't sit, can't let you win 3 weeks in a row. So yeah, if the computer picks you again, I'm going to figure something else out because obviously something's not right. But it shouldn't. I don't think. I don't know. I also thought this thing should be making sounds when y'all did like the little sound thing or something. Like there should be a rock and roll sound with like a little banner or something, and then like there was a night vision sound which I tried, and then there was like a oh yeah sound. So yeah. Maybe I'm just not fancy enough to be able to do those. Okay, this says 30 finds in 2 boxes. Nice. Sometimes it can be slim pickings with boxes, you know, especially $half. I didn't order any $half this week. I ordered 2 boxes of nickels and 2 boxes of pennies. Well, no, let's see. 1 box of nickels and 2 boxes of pennies. Might try to do some $half again next week or something. Like I said, that having to spend that $500 on my Jeep for work was like, We got 2009 early childhood out of Denver. Like I get paid mileage and everything, you know, for using my Jeep, but still, it doesn't. Still hurts, you know, when you have those big expenses like that. Like, you know, it covers, you know, oil changes and fuel and everything, but you know, when it comes to tires and brakes and struts and rotors and ball joints and everything else, it's like, there's no way to cover for all that stuff. Let's see what we got. You gotta guess my area, Ada area. I did live in Ada at one point. I had one of my best friends I still hang out with. He lives in Ada. I was texting him earlier. He's that tornado that hit there recently. It was like a couple months ago or something like that. It hit like a couple 100 yards away from them. They were at the gym. So, but yeah, I lived in Ada from 2003 through 2007. If you go up Highway 177, you'll hit me. Oh, we got our first foreign coin of the night. There is Her Majesty. 1867 to 1992. Is that what that says? So 150 years, right on. 150th anniversary for something. Farmer says, I brought your package. Missed the post office at home, so I'm going to send it tomorrow from here. No worries, man. No worries. Farmer says 2 weeks later. Sorry, I can't forget. Hey, it's all good. I'm slow at sending stuff out to you. Like I said, I still got to send Caleb's thing out. Like, I've got it packaged up. It's in my truck. And, yeah, I didn't send it out. So, yeah. It happens. No worries. No worries. Meant to send it out today. I just didn't get it done. We got there 69, 2007. So y'all gonna hoard any pennies y'all find next year? Because they're gonna redo the obverse and reverse of all the coins. Like they've all got new designs for next year because of the 250th anniversary. And with them, not minting any more pennies, or not, let me rephrase that, not buying any more blank planchets to produce pennies. So that means once they run out, they're done. And, it makes me wonder, how long into 2026 are they going to be able to produce pennies? So is it going to be like a really, really finite number of 2026s with this, 250th anniversary design on them? So it makes me wonder. Those pennies I could definitely see going for a premium. Just like how the 2025s were going, for crazy amounts. Which I still haven't found a 2025. Caleb said he was born in 07. I got married in 07, and then I got divorced, 2 years ago. So, let's see, in 23, so yeah. In 07, I moved from Ada, bought a house in Seminole, and then went pipelining in Texas. As an industrial radiographer, I x-rayed welds on pipe. I also did magnetic particle testing, dye penetrant testing, several forms of non-destructive testing. Then in 2009, moved back to Oklahoma because work dried up in Texas. Still x-rayed up here, or did non-destructive testing until 2011. Then I became a welding inspector and began my inspecting career. And then eventually became a safety inspector. And yeah. And then I went on to other things because I got tired of being on the road. Working on the road and having a family is not exactly ideal. Let's see. New Marshall says 2025 penny box on eBay for $500. I know they were going for. I think they were selling for even more than that there for a little bit. It was nuts. Like if I was trying to get some because I was going to throw some up on eBay too. In the past I've been able to get new boxes of like 23s or 22s and sell them for over $100 a box. It's crazy. I was and then, of course, it dies down and people want to be those first ones to get the boxes and check for errors and varieties. And they'll pay a premium for them. And I'm like, yep, I'll do it. Let's see. Okay, I found most of your coins and rolls. Let's see. Storm said, I'm going back from, I think I missed some stuff here. Let's see. Okay, so the storm just hit right in a watch right on. Let's see. Then Philip Erickson, hello, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well this evening. So far, I found a Canadian and a wheatback. Maybe, just maybe, we can find our second Indian head. I got some wood grain on there. You probably can't see it. I don't know if the camera will catch it. Maybe you can kind of see the wood grain on it. It's running kind of this way. Kind of cool. I might keep that one out just for now. There's a 24 out of Denver. Got plenty of 24s. Kansas City found a roll full of 2025 nickels. Nice. Yeah, I have not found any 2025s yet. These last boxes of $half were all 2020. Last two boxes of $half were all 2024s. It's like one box I took back and just straight to the bank, a different bank, of course. Got to have an order bank and a dump bank. And then the second box, I went ahead and broke open every roll because one branch I can take rolls in, just as rolls. The other branch, they want them loose, for the machine. So I had to break them open anyway. And I was just double checking, making sure there wasn't nothing hidden in them. There wasn't. Not a nothing. Phil Erickson and Trump, 67. Was you born in 67? Is that what you're saying? There you go. There's 1967 right there. You called it. There you go. What else we got here? There's a 61. Come on, Wheaties. Where you at? There's a 73. 06. There's a 2000. 96. Almost 98. Kink in my neck today is killing me. And masseuse. 84, 2000. 80. Where'd it go? Looks a little different to me for a second. Yeah, looks a little old for a second. Yeah, if I do head up to the Tulsa Coin Show next Friday, I'll keep an eye out for some cool things. Woo! Stuff went everywhere. Oh, we've got a week back on the board. Y'all take a guess. 1909 through 1958. See if we can get another winner tonight. Zoom out a little bit. A little blurry sometimes. Denver. 23 says Farm Ace. That's a good guess. $50 says Steve Harrington. Who else wants to take a guess? 1909 through 1958. 55 says New Marshall. Good guess. 22. 56 says Caleb. Oh, there's a 56 right there. We back on the board. So I guess is that one, or I'll send that one as well. Get two for here. 99. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We've got a 58. Did anybody say 50? Nobody said 58. So close. You almost had it, Caleb. There's 61. We're trucking right along tonight. Yep, missed it by that much. So close, but so far. 77. Hey, we still got plenty of rolls to search through, so who knows. Well, where's our second Indian head at? What can we find? I'm excited to get some nickels. I ain't had any nickels on here. A week or two. I enjoy hunting nickels. You can find silver, you can find buffalo, you can find, B nickels. There's all sorts of things you can find. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go after the nickel next after the penny. With the nickel costing, 13 point something cents a nickel to produce, I just don't see them keeping doing it. I saw a chart today. I can't remember what it was on, but it's showing, how much it takes to produce each coin. The penny was 3.8 cents a coin, something like that, almost 4 cents. The nickel was 13 point something, almost 14 cents to produce. So both of them, it costs more than the coin's face value. But then like a dime, it only costs like 6 cents to produce. A quarter was like 18 cents, and a $half was like 36 cents or something like that. So, those are still profitable to have those. Come on. Who knows? Maybe the nickel will be next. I mean, they're only 25% nickel anyway, 75% copper. There's a 2009 Formative Years out of Denver. I'm glad the scheduling worked for the stream tonight. Did that test run with my daughter over the weekend, so worked out good. I got some wood grain on that one too. I doubt y'all can see it. It's running this way. Maybe I can get it in there. It's really faint on this one. So those wood grain ones can look pretty cool. Ain't got much time to get in on that giveaway. Make sure everybody's in here. Let's see. Got 5 minutes, 25 seconds. Caleb, New Marshall, Steve Harrington, and Farm Ace. Who's in so far? Hope it didn't freeze up there. All right, there we go. I was checking something. Let's see who's all entered. So 1 in 4 chance. 1 in 3, really? Don't count Steve. Sorry, Steve. You gotta share the wealth. If you do win tonight, I gotta give you some. I gotta do somebody else. But then you can win again starting next week. Because it almost looked like you were the very first person to get the entered the contest last week, maybe, and maybe that's why I drew you. I don't know. I was trying to look at it, make sure there wasn't like no settings wrong. I think it was just luck of the draw. You just happen to win, you know. So yeah. Kayla says you won a 6-pence Queen Victoria era. That's cool. And I'll give everybody some points here. Yeah, you know how to exit the rifle. You ain't got to exit the rifle. All good, Steve. And I still want you to enter and everything like that. Like, it's no worries. Like, ain't nobody cheating or nothing like that. I just want to share the wealth. You know what I mean? Like, and then starting next week, you can win again. That's just in case it draws you again. I just want to give everybody a chance to win. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean you can't guess on these pennies either, though. So, still guess on the pennies for sure. You can still win those. Yeah, you might not have been. Maybe there's just like maybe that's just how it's showing me on the like after report or something like that. Like, so I don't know. Hey, we got Wheatie right there. Yeah, so take a guess on that one, Steve. 1909 through 1958. You can do it. I don't know how the little things are working home. 54 says New Marshall. 26 says Steve. Let me see here. I'm going to try to do another one of these little sounds. All right, see if this works. I don't know if it makes a sound or nothing. Does it make a sound? It didn't pop up the little thing. I don't see the banner or nothing. So I don't think it's making a sound or nothing. Boo. Is it making the sound? It did. I heard it. Okay, I unmuted for a second. Right on. Okay, cool. There we go, another Wheatie right there. Add that one to it. Take a guess on that. Y'all can keep the same year if you want. You can take a guess as a second year. You didn't hear? I heard it, New Marshall. No, I heard it. I unmuted mine and I heard it say, "Oh yeah." I don't know. Maybe it's off the other thing. It should have worked. I don't know why they Other deal isn't working here. Yeah, try that. NVG. I don't know. Maybe it's off the other thing. It should work. You did see green text? Okay, I didn't see that. But I did hear it though. I gotta be careful unmuting it and everything because it gets a lot of like, feedback and stuff. So all right, let me look here. Let me go back up. New Marshall was in with a 54-26 with Steve Harrington. And a 58 with Caleb. And then 53, 55. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on my thing. 355. $23 says Farm Ace. I wonder where the green text thing goes. Where'd you see the green text? Was it like up towards the top or? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We've got a 57 and a 41. I don't think anybody said that. No, Caleb was off by 1 year at the 58. The 55. So close. Up in the top left. Okay. Like up here? Like by the Jefferson nickel? Cool. I mean, as long as it worked, that makes me happy. Because like I said, I'm trying to add things to, enhance the stream or whatever. I don't want y'all to be bored just sitting here, watching me open a roll of coins. Whatever. Some little sound effects. You should get it, says Caleb. It's so close, it's so far, my friends. What was the, hold on. Almost only counts in something. Almost. Only counts in like horseshoes, hand grenades, and thermonuclear war or something like that. Or yeah, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So there was an animated icon, some text you couldn't read. Okay. I might have to make it bigger or something. Because I do forget a lot of y'all probably do watch this on your phones. How many of y'all watching on your phone compared to a computer or something like that? Or a TV? Like, I can make, this whole thing a little bit bigger, make the little coin thing over here a little bit smaller, expand this out a little bit and stuff, make it where maybe y'all can see it a little bit better. Should be almost time for that giveaway. Let's see. Let me look. Where are we at on the raffle here? All right, the timer has hit 0. So let's do the giveaway of this 22 karat gold Ricky Valens first day issue. Get that goldness up there for you. I first got one of these gold, replicas way back in the day from one of my dad's friends. I consider uncle had bought me one, and then I've gotten a couple of albums since then that had some. One's got somebody's address over here, and I decided to not send those to y'all. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Caleb, you are the winner tonight. Congratulations. Ding, 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 ding. I'll get this in the mail as well with your other stuff. So yeah, nice. Right on. Okay, let's say you're taking your driver's ed course this week. Well, congratulations. Best of luck to you. Stay safe. Driving is one of the most dangerous things you can do on a daily basis. So mind your P's and Q's. Put that cell phone down. Everything like that. Pay attention. 10 and 2. Or, I like shuffle driving. Instead of having your hands up here at 10 and 2, shuffle steerings, they're at 4 and 8 or something. I learned that in defensive driving course. You don't make such big corrections and everything. Whereas if your hands are up here and you go to swerve, you can correct real far. Where if your hands are down here, you just barely correct. You kind of shuffle steer. Defensive driving course, I took that up at the OSU thing there in the city. And it was really cool. Got to go through like the cones and everything like that. It was fun. So yeah, but y'all take a guess on this one. 1909 through 1958. We're sending out all sorts of stuff tonight. Farmer says you're always on your phone, but everything is good. Right on. So let's see. What did Steve say up here? It was a light green text. Maybe a different color would work. All right. Have I been on Namaste Forget Me Not's channel? No, sir, I have not, New Marshall. I haven't really, no, I haven't heard of them yet. What do they do? Namaste Forget Me Not. What do they got going on? Excuse me. But yeah, I will get that sent out to you this week. Tomorrow, in fact, Caleb. You should get it here in a few days. Yeah, there's all sorts of different little sound effects and stuff like that I can put on there for you. That y'all can redeem and stuff. And like there's some that y'all can bet, like gamble or something against each other for points, I think. Like where was that at? Let me see here. Betting. Oh, I gotta add a betting profile. What is that? Okay. I guess I can put on a bet like who's gonna win the NBA or something. Is Oklahoma City Thunder gonna pull it off or what? The Oklahoma Sooners women's softball got knocked out today or yesterday by Texas Tech Red Raiders. They only lost once to the freaking Texas Longhorns. That's about as bad as they can get. A Sooner losing to Texas. Like, good grief. Come on. But no, OU women's softball, they're freaking awesome. We can't win it every year. We got to let somebody else win eventually. You know what I mean? Let's see. New Marshall says, check him out. Corn and Bill Hunt. But he has lots of redeems. Okay, right on. I'll check it out. And give me some inspiration. Did y'all see that video I posted about the silver price going up the other day? It went up to $35 an ounce. Went back down since then. It's like $34.67 or something like that. But, silver's been shooting up. Right on. 1, 2, 3. We've got a 1946. Make sure there I'm reading that right. 1946. Let's see. 55, Caleb. 52, Steve. 49, New Marshall. So close. All over the place. Well, I guess that works out that I didn't already send that stuff to you, Caleb. So I'll just repackage it and send that out to you. Yeah, I'll definitely check him out. There's a 2009. Formative years. So not selling till at 100, says New Marshall. Heck yeah. I mean, I see that as very possible because, if you think about it, silver hit its all-time high was back in the like at $50 or something like that. And was it with the Newman brothers when they were, I think that's what their names were, buying up all the silver and stuff. So, like, yeah, $50 back then, I could, if you compound inflation and stuff, we should be up over $100 an ounce anyway. Especially, nobody won the cent, Caleb. Nobody won that one. But yeah, I mean, especially when you add in inflation, you look at that, historic gold and silver ratio, back in the day, it was a 15 to 1, gold to silver ratio. And, right now we're setting at just below 100 to 1 gold to silver ratio. I would love silver to, hit $100 an ounce. Unfortunately, I've been having to sell a little bit of the gold and everything to, just because, this economy sucks. All that. So, yeah, but I still hold on to most of my silver. I did sell those, 2 rolls of silver eagles, which I did kind of, I was kind of thinking about that too. And I've sold, a gold eagle too. Like when I've sold the non, silver eagle or gold eagle, whether it was a maple leaf or, um, I haven't really sold any other silver than those. But like for the gold, at least, they only want to give you, below spot or something on those. Whereas with the AGEs or the ASCs or something, they'll give you, spot plus. At least like with my, silver eagles, I was able to get spot plus $1.80 or $2.80. I can't remember what it was, which was, definitely way better than what I paid for them. Like one tube, I think I got at a coin show for $26 a coin. And man, I kicked myself for not buying another tube of those for 26. It was $520 a roll, and I kicked myself for not getting another roll. There's was that 69? That's at 49. Yeah. But that's what it's all for too. It's a store of wealth, store of value. And it's did its job. It's just, I just see it as another form of currency, just like putting it in a bank account versus, it's just my own bank account, and it makes it where it's, harder to access. So you've got to really be sure, that's what you want to do with it. You can't just, like a regular savings account, just pull it out willy-nilly. We back on the board, take a guess. And, but like I say, that's what it's for. It's a store of wealth and value, and it did its job. Can't complain. I'm just thankful to the Lord that I was able to buy them when I did and stuff, and was able to make a small profit off of them and everything like that. It is what it is. One of these days I'll buy some more. $56 says Kayla. New Marshall with the 47. 46 says Steve Harrington. Not spill these everywhere. Oh, magic. There's another 2009 formative years. Get those in the other skunks. I can't really see on that one. I'm blind. I'm getting old. 40 years old now. I know I'm feeling like my neck is feeling today. I get kinks in my neck every now and then, and oh my gosh, it can be hurting for days. Like I just get tighter and tighter where I can't move my neck one direction, and like it'll hurt for days. Like used to, I could just bounce up off anything, and now I'm just like, ugh. Like after going to playing paintball and stuff, like it takes me a few days to recover now. Like the bruises do not go away as like they used to. Oh my gosh. I'll be bruised up for like a week or two now. It's like, and then the bruises, they all like look nasty after that long too. They're all like yellow and it's like they get big now too compared to when I was younger. The joy of growing older. But hey, don't stop me and my buddies. We're still out there. So we're going to Philly and everything here. Oh, like a month and a half. So Poor baby, says New Marshall. I know, right? Oh, I need a ambulance. Some French fries with a whab burger. Well, I ain't got nobody else here except my dog to complain to, so and he don't care. Apparently, y'all don't care either. I see how it is. I see how it is, Marshall. You sound just like one of my best friends. Like, we talk such smack to each other, you'd think we hate each other. If your friends can't say horrible things to you and everything, are they really your friends? Like, yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We've got a 1954. 56 says Caleb. 47 New Marshall. 46 Steve. 23 Far Ace. Nobody got that one either. We're getting down to the nitty gritty as well. We find one more to try to give away tonight. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Maybe not. Kayla says it just came a pour down. Rain, rain, rain. Yeah, they're calling for a lot of rain here in Oklahoma over the next week. Like they were saying for like, I call for like a foot of rain over the next week and a half. It's gonna be crazy. Reminds me of 2007 when I got married. We got married in June, and like that entire month, it just poured. Like I remember, like one day we looked at the radar, and it looked like just like tropical storm just going over Oklahoma. It's just like a big giant swirl. It's kind of nice 72 there. And look at that 72 compared to where the other one go. I dropped it. Yeah, I put it down. Such a difference. Both 72s. Marshall says every move you make hurts. Oh, man. I, in my head, I don't feel, like I'm getting older or anything, but man, like my body's starting to feel it a little more. Like I understand, like, so like, I understand, the hot baths, Epsom salt baths, and like, just having to take care of myself a little bit better. Like, make sure I go to these doctor's appointments and stuff like that. I'm trying to start eating better. I can't just be a meat and potatoes guy. Like, I need to, start eating better and stuff like that. I can't help it that barbecue is so delicious and stuff. I mean, yeah. Well, this is the last roll, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in tonight. It's been fun chatting with you. Dodging tornadoes here in Oklahoma. Yeehaw. We'll be like Pecos Bill and go rope me one. 92. Need that close AM with that 92. Looking for the wide AM with that 98, 99, 2000. Well, that's it. Let's go over what we got here. Farm HU won this 1944 out of Denver. We've got a 54, a 46, a 41, 57, 56, 58, and this Canadian, which was a 67. No, excuse me, 92. I'm way off. Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in. Caleb, I forgot you won this. I'll get that sent out with your other stuff tomorrow. Farmer says you're with Marshall. Well, I'm getting there with you, fellas. Trust me. Like I said, like I've been trying to do a little bit of working out and everything here too. Like, before I got that paintball event, because I know I'm just gonna be like toast, like sore for days and everything. Like, want to find me a massage parlor and just get a real massage. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Well, New Marshall, Farm Ace, Caleb, Steve Harrington. It is 22 karat plated. It's just a replica. It's like it's not full, 22 karat gold or anything like that. I don't know if it tells how much is on it or anything, no. But yeah, they're worth like $3 to $5, something like that. Like it's nothing like oh, this is like super valuable gold, and like it's probably so thin on there. You know what I mean? But it is 22 karat gold. So yeah, enjoy. Learn something about Richie Valens. Old school rock and roll. New Marshall says you wake up with bruises. I don't know where they came from, right? Isn't that sometimes like crazy? Like, man, how did I hurt myself? Like, what is going on? Like, I don't remember. I don't remember hitting my arm on that or what. Well, I sure do appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great week. And y'all stay safe. Caleb, hope you dodge all the storms as well. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will get this stuff sent out to y'all ASAP. Y'all have a good night too. You love gold. I love gold too, Caleb. I'm like a gold member and everything. I love gold.